Hey everybody, I'm Hap.
And I'm Morph. And today we're talking about 90 Day Fiance The Other Way.
Other way.
So we got Jihoon's mom laughing at people. We got bad translator situations. And we got Kenneth and Armando's love story. So stay with us.
Going down the rabbit hole. Welcome back, all you DTR-Hers. We're talking about 90 Day Fiance The Other Way.
That way.
Last night's episode was, a little bit weird, there's some interesting stuff going on, right? All right, so let's talk about Kenneth and Armando.
So they finally get to walk around in Mexico. Mexico.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And so they're walking around, and Kenneth kind of has some problems with not being able to get lovey-dovey with Armando.
He loves PDA.
Yeah, who doesn't? I'm kind of a fan of it myself.
That's cool.
And I can kind of understand this, So he comes from America, where we are more accepting of that lifestyle, and now he's kind of went to Mexico where they're not, and depending on who sees it, he could be lynched in the street. Or if you guys haven't seen, sometimes they will literally beat people with 2x4s.
Yeah, it's rough.
I have seen it.
It's rough.
And Facebook doesn't lie.
And, Armando and Kenneth, they kind of seem like they might have some weak bones. Like, their bones might break under those 2x4s. I'm just saying.
We're not even playing. They will literally pull your pants down and spank you with a 2x4.
It's wild.
And it looks brutal.
Painful.
So I can understand why Armando's like, you know what? Let's not do that right now.
And from Kenneth's perspective, right? He's already gone through all this before, right? Right.
We didn't beat people with 2x4s.
We've done atrocious things to people just for their orientation, right? But it's been some years, right? That Kenneth has been out.
Right. It's been over 20 years, which they put in the episode. He's been out longer than Armando's been alive. So for him to go from the States to Mexico, that's total regression for him.
Yeah, absolutely. He's just going in the wrong direction. You know what I mean? He's taking a step backwards. He's expecting to live the rest of his life with the love of his life.
In happiness and being able to touch and love and pet and hug and kiss and just show that affection for one another. And in Mexico, like they pointed out numerous times, and like we've talked about this entire episode so far, that's really not the social norm.
A lot of countries around the world are like that. You have to know your audience, basically. That's what it comes down to. But you know what? As far as Kenneth and Armando go, right? I've seen your pictures.
Oh, yeah. I finally showed Hap some of your pictures, Kenneth.
At this point, I'm going to hire a photographer just to fire him for not having as good as photos as you. Like, this is ridiculous.
Are they not perfect?
I can't even believe how good these photos look. Like, how do you always have the perfect... It's like someone tells you, like, cheese or smile, and you just turn away and like, where? Like, it's wild.
You always have this, like, elegant, heavenly, like I'm enjoying life. And it's not just like where somebody says cheese and you're like, no, it's like I'm full of life. I'm vibrant. I'm here. And it's sickening. It makes me mad.
I don't even know if like there's actually backgrounds like that in the world.
I don't even look like I'm enjoying this video as much as you look like you're enjoying your pictures. Okay?
Ooh, fit picture?
Yeah.
I'm mad about that. Just as mad as he is. Like, and I'm not even all about the hair and everything, but those pictures are amazing. Don't do that.
My hair is always on point.
All right, so let's jump over to the South Koreans.
What's their names?
Jihoon and Deavan. Boom! I got it.
Schooling him.
Yeah. Been reprimanded a little bit.
Yeah.
All right. So there's a dinner taking place.
Yeah. And Mama Jihoon is, she's laughing it up. So when they first get there and they're first showing this, and what is it, Deavan and the kid? I don't remember the baby's name.
I don't remember the baby's name.
But they come there and So Daddy Jihoon says, "Hey, stand up, they're here." And Mama's like, I don't think so. I don't have to stand up for nothing. And then tells the dad to shut up.
Yeah. She straight up says it. Shut up. I'm not standing up for anything.
Yeah. So I didn't even know that was a thing in South Korean culture.
It almost seems like she beats him.
Yeah, like you didn't fold the towels the right way kind of situation.
Because, I mean, she's as cool as a cucumber the whole time. Like, she doesn't have a care in the world. You can't tell her nothing, right? Her husband can't tell her anything, right? Her son starts crying and she's just laughing like...
Literally laughing, and which pisses off Deavan.
Yeah.
Which probably in that situation I would have been pissed too. I might have flipped the table. I don't know.
Well, I mean, okay, so look at it from Devan's point of view. First off, she doesn't understand what's going on, right? She doesn't speak the language, right? So they're having to use a translator. We'll get to that in a second, right? But she doesn't speak the language. She doesn't know what's going on, and then like there's yelling back and forth, and then Mom is just laughing, like. I would be really uncomfortable.
Well, let's say, so they are using the translator, and then it's just saying like, well, where did you get the money? Translation, the chickens didn't hatch their eggs.
Yeah. At one point, right, the parents are telling Jihoon to apologize to Deavan for like spending the money and being irresponsible and stuff. And so he tries to say that to the translator. He gets the translator and starts saying like, I didn't mean to spend the money. I'll never do it again. And when he hits translate into English, it tells her, I will always waste the money.
I'll spend any damn way I feel like. That's what it sounded like.
Awesome.
I mean,
awesome. And you see the look on her face, man. She's just like, why? Like, and so Jihoon's getting even more mad because he can't get his point across. And then the dad is like yelling at Jihoon, like, you better tell her what's going on, right? Like, I can't.
And Devan's just sitting there the whole time going like, I'll just get me another baby daddy.
Yeah. Something like that. And eventually Jihoon just told her to go back to America.
I mean, hey, she's going 2 for 2.
Yeah.
Just saying.
And honestly, okay, so I got a little translator here, right? So just as a little demonstration, okay? So I'm going to translate to Korean and then translate it back and see how how it changes, okay? So I put in, how much wood could a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood? Translation. How many trees could a tree be? Yeah. So.
Well, you got to do one more for them about the money. Say, I won't waste the money in English.
All right. Talk to the wad. Do this. Talk to the wad.
So, guys, it was insane what was going on at this dinner table, and I honestly cannot imagine how Deavan had to have felt while this was going on. I mean, can you really like?
No.
It would have been horrible to be in that situation where everybody's yelling at everybody and you're just sitting there twiddling your thumbs.
Yeah.
So it was crazy. I don't know how she dealt with it. To be honest, I don't really care. Yeah, that's what I got.
Yeah. So did it again, right? Put in, sorry for wasting our money. I'll never do it again. Yeah. And it started talking about chickens all over again. Like, I don't understand why this is the way it is, but somebody needs to work on these translation apps or something.
How does money translate into chickens?
I don't know.
Maybe their currency is chickens?
Their currency is based off of
curry.
Chicken.
Oh.
Curry?
Not curry.
Kimchi. Kimchi. Yeah.
Yeah. They spend 3 kimchi.
All right.
That's the part. You want a chicken, you pick kimchi.
Yeah. Anyways, all right. So these are all like just some wild situations. Like, but again, people, please, you're going to a different country. Learn everything you can about that country before you get there, because it's turned into a train wreck.
We also had Brittany and Yazan on this episode. A lot of people like these guys, but their story, it just frustrates me because, just like we talked about in the previous episode, how could you not have researched the country that you're going to at all? Like, things you should know. And you don't get to go to another country like that. It's like, oh, I'm not doing this. I'm American. Yeah. Sorry, I'm American, and I've also lived in another country. Yeah. I lived in Germany for 3 years.
Yeah.
I didn't go there and say, you know what? No, I tried to respect as much of their traditions as I could while living in my American community. Right. I did my American stuff, but when I went out, I tried to learn the language. I tried to order, especially when I go out to eat, I tried to order as much as I could in their language, in Deutsch, so that, I would at least it looked like I was assimilating.
But she's taking it a step further, right? She's not just like going there and staying there for a while. She's planning on living there. She's planning on being married to this man from Jordan. Right? And she doesn't know that she needs to convert to Islam. She doesn't know how she needs to dress. She doesn't know any of this stuff.
It's not even that she doesn't know. By what we're seeing in the episode, and for me, and this is me, the way they're portraying it, she don't care. She's just going to do her thing, and you can either like it or don't.
Honestly, I think it's a little bit different. Like, I think, right, to a certain point, she just wants to do her own thing. But there's another factor in there that Yazan, he hasn't explained everything to her.
Yes.
It's almost like, I don't know if he's like afraid of saying it to her or whatever, but he's not explaining everything. And that could be dangerous.
Yeah, I don't know if he's not explaining it or if he doesn't know how to explain it in English as it translates. And we saw in the translation, so it could be that. But whatever it is totally a culture shock.
Yeah.
And she is not vibing very well with it.
Right. And maybe she needs to get a divorce before she tries to get married.
Yeah, there's that Haiti dude we kind of forgot about.
Yeah, but whatever.
But anyway, that's what we got for you this time, guys. You remember, like, subscribe, and we'll see you next time.
Going down the rabbit hole.